Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2025. Cards of the Heart back with you to bring you the other semifinal match of this tournament. On the left, we have the number 2 seed FFR Pro 21, who won the first two of these monthly tournaments, and by virtue of that, is number 1 overall in the major standings. Has the same number of points as I do, but has the head-to-head tiebreaker. On the right is Bbforky, a mainstay in these tournaments for a long time, but this is his first time in the monthly Pokemon Puzzle League scene, and for that matter, this is the first time that these two have played against each other in Pokemon Puzzle League play in close to 3 years. Kind of crazy. These two have battled it out more than a few times in PPL play in the past. The head-to-head record is actually 4-3 in FFR Pro's favor. A little closer than you would imagine for FFR being the reigning major champion in this game. And you can kind of see from FFR's speed how fast he's able to get garbage out onto these opponents. Certainly goes a long way towards doing these opponents in. But these two last played in 2022. It was losers quarterfinals. They were playing on S-Hard back then. It was a best of 5, and the match went the distance. But FFR Pro managed to clutch it out in the very end. So FFR on paper looks to be the favorite here, but this game has a weird way of messing with you based on how the random number generator behaves. It's practically impossible to manipulate the panels that you get. Not like Tetra's Attack, which is still really hard, but not near as impossible. So you just never know what you're going to get with this game and this 15-stage level of hard mode. That's 5 lines. That was not quite enough for FFR's Lieutenant Surge. Forky only got 3 lines down to his Surge, but will make up a second there. Well, we are looking at about 4 seconds apart. I would say no. It's more like 8. Like, it's hard enough trying to count while you're playing the game, but when you've got like 2 POVs that you need to look at, counting gets to be even harder to do. But what was not hard was that Erika stage. 11 seconds for FFR Pro, and now this lead is going to balloon, especially with that garbage clear that Bbforky just got hit with. As much as we try to send like 4 to 5 lines of garbage to these opponents, it's not the easiest thing to do in such a short amount of time. FFR really doing great cleanup work, getting the last line he needed there onto that attack. And just like that, the lead has grown to almost a full stage. Bbforky certainly no slouch in the movement department. Definitely known for being a little more calculated than the average player. While FFR is very much go, 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 fast as you can. Send stuff as fast as you can. And it is always nice to see the styles contrast like this. And also nice to see the Rhythm Heaven reference from Bbforky's avatar in this match. The avatar game is always on point with Bbforky. That attack could have been timed a little bit better onto Sabrina, though. Oh, Blaine Blaine does not quite have enough onto his stack, so FFR needs to send a little bit more, but with that 14 seconds, FFR Pro will be getting out of the effective first half of the run in under 5 minutes. Beating Blaine in under 5 minutes is usually a very good benchmark to try and hit. And once again, FFR going aggressive on the chain, going a bit aggressively large on the chain. Like you can certainly get away with 3 chains from time to time, but you know, 4 chains are usually the safest way to go about it. So we have about a full stage lead now for FFR, being the overall #1 seed thus far. If the championship were to start today, and being the defending major champion, FFR is definitely the cream of the crop in this game right now. But you know, if Bbforky is going to rattle off a series of 13-second times like he did with that Tracy, he might have a little something to say about that to this one. Also, a little shout out in the live chat to Newsy and all our friends at Panel Attack game. We definitely respect what the PvPers are able to do in this game. It certainly makes a lot of us look bad by comparison, but that should just drive you to play even harder. FFR doing just fine here with that 16-second Giovanni. Looking at about a 20 to 25 second deficit for Bbforky. Forky is going all out, raising that stack as high as he can to get as many panels as he can in order to make sure he has enough for this attack. FFR has been falling a little bit short. Giovanni not having... the attacks are not the best timed here. And you know, all these extra panels is giving Giovanni more things to chain with. And with these opponents knowing how to chain off of transformed garbage, any opportunity like that you give them the chain, it's going to waste a lot of time. Now, even though this is the hard level, we don't certainly have that much time to waste. Like, our top players, FFR included, are more than capable of finishing in under 9 minutes, especially with 12-second Loreleis like that. That is certainly going a long way towards securing the first race in his favor. But once again, another 13-second time from Bbforky. The times are getting rattled off so far. That's a 5 chain from FFR's Bruno. But it's timed well enough. That's a 14, and FFR has a real shot here at finishing this game in under 9 minutes. It'd be a very impressive statement going into the finals. But Gary does have a way of wasting time. You give him any room, and you might need a minute. Literally, you might need a minute to beat Gary the second here. With all of those blues, there was no way that FFR was going to get away with that attack. So, here goes Gary. This is how Gary tends to operate, but makes a match the wrong way. And FFR Pro will be finished with a time of 9 minutes, 8 seconds. 9 seconds is officially clocked in. And we will grant our number 2 seed that first Pokeball. So, Bbforky did some good work to stay competitive for most of that game. It's just that some extra garbage clears wasted more time than he could afford to lose. Is this gonna be a good Gary to finish? It might be good. It might be good. It'll be good enough. And if FFR does slip up in Game 2, watch out. Bbforky is here with a 10:06. So, like, that kind of time will play. If you can get, like, under 10 minutes, you certainly have yourself a fair shot in any of these races. So let's get these players ready for Game 2 and see if Bbforky can turn things around. Our players are ready to go for this Game 2. Bbforky would need to win this race in order to keep his tournament hopes alive. This is Forky's first foray into the monthly tournaments, into these monthly tournaments, so he would definitely do well to get himself a good standing for his first monthly and try to catch up with what the likes of FFR and myself and Six have already managed to pull off through the first 4 tournaments. Forky gets off a timed well enough attack for a 16. FFR Pro deals with a garbage clear. He's gonna have to settle for a 23. Again, these players are generally going to want to send 4 to 5 lines of garbage to each of these foes if they can get them down high enough. It could take a 4 chain or a 5 chain depending on the combo garbage that they get. Whoa! Very fortunate for Forky. Those hearts almost aligned in time for Brock to waste a little more ground. But with that 13 to FFR Pro's 15, Bbforky will be making up a couple more seconds onto his lead. And again, players at this level, as long as these two have been playing this game, they certainly have got the most tried and true strategy that we know down. Start with a 4 combo, make another 4 combo, distract them with the 4 combos by leading your chains with them, and both players really demonstrating there how distracted these opponents will get by those low combo garbage blocks. But it is FFR Pro making up 10 seconds and taking the lead for the first time in this race. Now, FFR not quite getting the second 4 combo when he needed it, but he certainly did not need it to deal with Surge in 10 seconds. Get out your ice cream taste testers. That was immaculate. I'm like mixing my metaphors here. Alright, FFR starting right away with a little 4-4-6 chain action. Oh, the combo garbage got leveled off. So that garbage clear will be wasting a little bit. But with all those like panels nearby for FFR's Erika, this seemed inevitable. Both players are having a hard time with this Erika. All the time getting wasted. Forky is out at 26 seconds. FFR having to deal with this attack in so many pieces. Settles for a 41. Definitely cannot be happy with that, and with FFR, you will usually be able to see it on his face. Forky barely getting to that 3 chain in time. Going to end it with a 4 chain. We will drop down 2 chain, and that's a 14. And these random matches for Koga are wasting all of FFR's time. FFR did not get enough on the back end. You can see some head tilting in the cam, wondering what it was that he did wrong. We wonder that like every time we pick up the controller. Finally done at 31 seconds. Definitely not pleased with that. Oh! Forky gets hit with a garbage clear from Sabrina. That's going to lead to more time wasting. Has Forky sent enough on the back end here? Alright. He's going to escape with a 22. FFR Pro really not getting the attack that he needed here. But Sabrina is matching things in a way that's going to distract her enough to lose in 17 seconds. These opponents are definitely not the brightest bulbs in the knife drawer. Forky's combo garbage once again gets leveled off. And we tried to take advantage of the likelihood of these opponents having an uneven stack, dealing with matches from left to right. It's often the case that left side will be lower most often. Very fortunate for FFR that stage didn't go any further. Will Tracy have time for anything else here? No! And Bbforky kind of getting out to about a 20-second lead. Which still doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of hard mode. But this could still work out. Oh, the stars stay aligned for that low garbage block to get cleared. But Tracy will not have time for anything else, so FFR will not fall too far behind. Has Forky sent enough onto this Team Rocket? I'm really not sure. Absolutely not. That little 4 combo at the end fixed it! And that 18-second time will allow Forky to maintain about a 20-second lead heading into the final third of this run. Again, Bbforky with a chance to force a decider. Team Rocket doing FFR Pro no favors right now. There's certainly a give and take with the size of the garbage that you make on these opponents. If you send bigger garbage blocks, your opponent's screen will shake very violently as that garbage falls down. But a weird little quirk that this game has, unique to this game within the whole series, is that when you get topped out, you'll have a little hidden meter that goes up to a predetermined value, and when that predetermined value is hit, you lose, just as Giovanni just did to FFR Pro. We call that stack health in this game, in our community. And stack health in this game specifically actually resets if new garbage blocks from the garbage queue get entered into the playfield. So for this game, you kind of want to make chains big to make the death timer not reset, but that extra screen shake could give opponents time to get to some extra matches to ruin your life, and Bbforky's run is certainly getting ruined by Lorelei right now. Lorelei off that 4 chain will have plenty of time to get this garbage clear. How much more will she have time for, though? Not going to get anything done with that. FFR Pro needed a little extra, gets a little extra, and catches Lorelei off guard. And just like that, we are down to about 4 seconds separating our two players as we head to the final two stages. This is Bbforky's chance to force a deciding game. There's a 4-4-5 into a 4-chain, 5-chain, 6-chain. Bbforky taking no chances here. Oh, FFR gets hit with the garbage clear. Bbforky gets hit with the garbage clear. Whoever's garbage will resolve first will put them in the driver's seat for the final stage. That is FFR Pro going first at 20 seconds. Bbforky gets hit with another garbage clear. Bruno might not be long for this stage, but he's able to waste a little bit more time. And it's certainly not doing Bbforky any favors here. FFR Pro has a chance to shut the door on this match right now. Has a 4-chain, has some combos up front. Oh, they're not quite gluing together, but they're not all that separated. Oh, that's new garbage, but that's not enough. That is not enough for Gary to survive. And FFR Pro will finish with a 10-09. And a nice quick Bbforky Gary to finish. Gonna finish with a 10-24. GG's to Bbforky for making this close, especially at the end. But that is enough for our 2 seed to get the second Pokeball and the win. So with that in mind, let's make this result official. That 2-0 win, FFR Pro 21 will be moving on to the finals. This felt like a little bit of a foregone conclusion based on the players that came in here, but Forky certainly did his job to make the match interesting. But here we go. Once again, tale as old as time, as we always say every time this happens. It is myself as the 1 seed and FFR Pro as the 2 seed. We will take each other down in V-Hard combat. The V-Hard level for the title of PPL 2025 Erika Open Champion. So again, as a result of that match, Bbforky has earned 1 point for qualifying high enough for the top 4. Meanwhile, myself and FFR Pro have secured 4 points for making it to the final, but by the end of this next match, one of us will have 9 points, and there will be no more point deadlock. The winner of this match will be definitively in the lead for the top seed in the major tournament in September. So let's find out on the other side of this break who it's going to be. Stay tuned. You are watching the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2025 Erika Open.